Ladies and gentlemen, Kristi Noem is keeping her job. Impeachment is going to fail. I explained that on H.A. Goodman of over 300,000, almost 300,000 subscribers. And Democrats did the exact same thing. We'll talk about that in a second. When Biden's ICE deported more people than even President Trump's first term. But check this out.
That certainly is within the president's constitutional authority to use that if he thinks he needs to keep people safe. What I love about this president is the very first question that he asks me is, how are you doing and how are our people doing in this country? How are the people doing and our law enforcement officers? What can we do to keep them safe, but to also make sure we're bringing dangerous criminals to justice?
If the president invokes the Insurrection Act, what does that mean? How does that follow through in practice? And are you okay with it?
Yeah, again, this is the president making sure, as the secretary indicated, making sure that people are safe, that communities are safe, that law enforcement can do their job, not have to have shovels and, people with shovels and broomsticks attacking them. I mean, that's the president's focus. I mean, I think what the president did here in D.C. when he brought in National Guard here in D.C., think how crime went down. Everyone felt safer. So the president is, I think, rightly so, focused on reducing crime, reducing violence, and providing a safe environment. I just think the Democrats' response is so. Remember, it was okay for the Biden administration and Secretary Mayorkas to allow 8 million people to just flood into our country. That was fine. But if you enforce the law, it's okay to dox, harass, attack ICE agents who are doing their job.
The problem is that a great many wonderful, morally superior liberals and Democrats and progressives and leftists, not all, but many people on that side, their lives revolve around feeling morally superior, trying to evoke this notion that they're morally superior, that they're on the right side of this issue. They're on the side of history, and they're on the right side of history. Well, they don't really pay attention to politics or these topics like immigration when Democrats are in office. When Democrats are in office, this is a March 2021 article, photos of migrant detention center highlight Biden's border secrecy. Lawyers barred to conduct oversight from entering a border patrol tent where thousands of children and teenagers are detained. If this took place under Trump, which a similar thing took place under Trump, oh my God, the outrage. Under Biden, they totally forgot about it. They were drinking like champagne, celebrating during the height of you-know-what, that Biden won. Then they kicked him to the curb politically. And then Harris usurped him, and the whole thing. It's typical Democrats. There's no rhyme or reason. They just gravitate towards power and this kind of like pseudo-moral quest to feel superior morally. Why deportations hit a 10-year high in 2024? They were just fine with Biden's ICE. And the Biden's ICE did the same exact thing without the harassment and the obstruction, which is why you see a lot of the tragedies that have taken place. Hit subscribe. Thanks so much. Go to H.A. Goodman for the live stream tonight.